Planet Dolan.
From medieval weapons to old school ninja shit, we look at 8 insane weapons that are illegal to own. Yeah, what's up YouTube fans? Pringle the one in the building. How we doing today? Today guys, I got some crazy new content for your face. So here we go. Number 8. These bad boys are ridiculous and for some reason illegal to own. She's the M134 electric minigun, though there's not much mini about a fucking assault rifle. Militaries around the world use the lightweight Gatling gun, and it's no wonder. These rotary machine guns will shoot up to 6,000 rounds of live ammo per minute. So the time it takes you to take a whiz, those with poor aim can maim like 3 beer cans. You have to go through the usual bout of background checks, but this ridiculous gun can be yours for a goddamn pretty penny. On the plus side, they do appear to be the ideal weapon of choice for protecting your survivalist compound. Number 7. When we talk about mace, we don't mean the type you spray into a would-be pervert's eyes. We're talking about the medieval kind of mace that you wield into the skull of your enemies on the battlefields. They became pretty popular in the 12th century when body armor came into fashion and everybody needed something to put a dent in it. I guess nowadays it's mostly the collectors or hardcore roleplay gamers that be buying these. You've got to be over 18 to buy one in the US, which means you can buy a mace to smite your enemies before you can buy your own booze to forget about what a bag of dicks they are. The land of the free. Bullshit. Number 6. Sure, you could go for more traditional ridiculous weapons, or you could own your very own sexy, sleek Japanese Katana Sword. Katana swords are the long single-bladed swords that were originally used by the samurai in feudal Japan. They're still legal to own in the US though. I wouldn't want to be carrying it around because that isn't quite as legal as owning one. Possible perks of owning a katana sword include pretending you're in your own samurai film, that you scored your very own Hattori Hanzo sword, using it to look ridiculous while chopping vegetables for dinner. It's all up to you. Number 5. Why would you need a flamethrower? I mean, other than battling scary ass fuck creatures from the upside down. So the flamethrower has a pretty recent military history. They were instrumental in both the world wars. There are apparently some more legit users for this ridiculously awesome tool for pyromania. Apparently farmers sometimes use them to burn off crops or by bored civilians to melt snow. Hell, in North Korea they recently utilized a flamethrower to execute a public official. This is by far the most literal use of the term firing squad I think I've ever heard. Number 4. Appellee nicknamed the Puke Ray, an LED incapacitator is built like a torch that uses pulses of light and multiple color frequencies to fuck with your brain and disarm you. Humans can only focus on one light frequency at a time, so while your brain is still trying to process what it's seeing, you get a punch to the gut of sickness so bad you'll think you've eaten 5-day-old curry. These bad boys can render you temporarily blind and sometimes make the person violently ill, so they're super nifty if you're doing border patrol or if you see the school bully going in for the kill. I don't understand why more cops aren't strapped with these. There are even guides online on how to make your own puke ray for about $200. Now, it's the time for the real revenge of the nerd. Number 3. When you're channeling your inner Daryl Dixon or just looking to catch some squirrel for dinner, the crossbow is the way to go. In some states though, you have to have a hunting permit. In others, you have to do a short safety course. Then you're free to wield your weapon of choice and become the master archer. Your shots range from about 50 to 60 yards, but that depends on if you can shoot like Katniss and if you got a good model. So if you're feeling like you want to go all Robin Hood and rob from the rich and give to the poor, drop me a line and I'll hook you up with my PayPal details. Number 2. Want to honor your ancestors from the Civil War? And no, we don't mean the Captain America movie, though if you have ancestors that were in it, kudos to you. Now what you use a fully functioning cannon for? I have no fucking idea. Running late for the job interview? Climb in and point your cannon in the rough vicinity. And if you actually wanted to shoot cannon shells from your cannon, the level of difficulty depends on where you're buying it. Maybe instead of shooting anything from it, you could just put it in your lounge room as a conversation starter. Holy shit, your guest will say, is that a cannon? To which you'll reply, yes, it's the largest paperweight I could find. Number 1. This one has got to be the craziest of all the insane weapons a civilian such as yourself can own. While you'll have a permit and go through a bunch of background checks, you can own your very own grenade launcher. But if you're looking for some grenades to go with, you have to go through another round of background checks and pay a heap more taxes. It's way easier to get flares and other non-destructive ammo, but if you're going to do that, you might as well have built your own potato gun. But if you're so inclined, in the US you can own something capable of taking down a passenger jet if you can get through all the red tape, which is weird when you think about it. In some states they're down with you owning military weapons, but for the love of Bob Marley, don't get caught smoking the ganja. So guys, I got a new question for you. It's something you got blamed for but didn't do. Let us know on the Reddit page linked below and you might be featured in a future countdown. Take care everybody. Much love and appreciation. Peace.
He also wrote coded notes that gave the location of each one. The house was such a death trap that Lewis, when accidentally opening a chest that he had booby-trapped, he was killed by a shotgun blast to his neck.